Hey guys! It is March 1st, which is the day after ElfQuest 24 was released. I can't get comics on Wednesdays. Wednesdays I work until 8:30 at night. No comic shop in my town stays open that late, so I have to get it the next day, and I just... Guys, I'm in my Cutter shirt for a reason. Oh my god. This is it. This is the end of ElfQuest. Literally, it always says to be continued. Even the graphic novels or the rounding up of arcs, they all would say something to be continued in, or like that's not the end, or something along those lines. This one just says Shade and Sweetwater because Wendy and Richard Pini are done. They're not writing anything more, and oh my god. You guys, I can't, ugh. Final Quest has always been bittersweet because they said it was the final quest, and they were like, well, this isn't the end of ElfQuest. And then as several years have passed, Wendy Pini's like, actually, it is the end of our telling of ElfQuest, and this is the end of Cutter's quest. This is the end of Cutter. You know what that means. This is the end of Cutter's story, and it's just so bittersweet. I kind of knew the ending. I was hoping against hope that that wasn't the end, but I opened it, and there is a moment where Cutter goes itchy, and that moment I knew. I had to go to the bathroom, so I had to set it down, and the whole time in the bathroom I'm like, he just died, didn't he? He just died. And I picked it up and I looked at it and I'm like, he just died. And the end. Oh my god. Oh my god. I didn't cry because it is like the sweetest passing of a character I've ever seen. He literally dies. He dies in the arms of his love. And his daughter is still alive. His other daughter, I have New Moon. His son is on the home world, going to be eternal and immortal. I mean, what really killed me was when his spirit arrived to Maine is like, Cutter, and everyone was like, oh, he came, he's passed on, he can rest, and he's with us, except Skywise. Skywise says, I should be there. And he goes back down to his small self, and he goes, and he says goodbye to Cutter. I'm crying. I can't get over that. That was like so powerful, I think, was the peace. And that he became the new Hall. Oh my gosh, this is so spoilery. I was hoping to not be spoilery, but there's no way I can do a review of this without being spoilery. It's like beautiful. And my favorite is this part. 2/8 of years later, so it's 16 years later, Shuna is talking, and it's the tribe, and there's a new elf I've never seen.
Really? Come on, man. Really? Why?
Tyr is with Ember. He's got New Moon, and there's the Mother of Memory, and she truly is the Mother of Memory. She said goodbye to her life mate, who was a great leader, and now is a brilliant leader, and it's just so brilliant. I'm in even more mess because my cat, Potato, he injured his leg, and I came in here to film this and I saw that his leg was swollen, and I picked him up and carried him out. My dad gave him a blessing, and he can walk just fine, and he growled the whole time, and I'm worried about my own cat. It's really beautiful and sweet, and there's humans. There's so many humans. There's another insect tribe here, and there's humans right down here. There's peace, which is all that all of the elves, ever since elves and humans have interacted, have wanted. They wanted peace, and there is peace now. I don't know how it will go to the future quest, which I never really enjoyed. I don't like the character of Jink, and I couldn't get into Rebels, so I haven't even read all of that. It's so beautiful. I love this series, and I'm so glad that I got to read it from beginning to end. And Cutter, he was my favorite character, although Nightfall was very, very tied with him, basically, as my favorite. But I fell for Cutter. I loved Cutter. I loved him ever since I was that 12-year-old, broken, angry girl picked up ElfQuest, and I just fell in love with it, along with everyone else who touched it. Everyone else who's opened the pages of ElfQuest have loved it. This is beautiful. Thank you, Wendy and Richard Pini, for sharing this story. It's amazing. I hope your life continues on and you have a great time resting, and maybe you'll tell more stories. Shade and Sweetwater. I still want to know what happens to Red Eye. I'm dying to know. I have not gotten over that. I really loved Red Eye, and then it ended and I'm like, okay. And then he's not in Final Quest and I'm like, why? I love Red Eye. Oh, it was nice to see Chot though, but oh my gosh, this is so beautiful, and I keep crying because of the loss of Cutter, and in particular it's that the story's over. I've been reading this for 16 years. I've never had a story that I read that long. No story has been that long. None. Nothing. Everything is ended, and this is the best ending. And honestly, this is the type of ending I want for Batman, and they won't do it. They just redo the whole world all over again. It's driving me nuts because I'm like, every story needs an ending, and this had an ending, and it's beautiful, and it's sweet, and it's powerful, and I cried. Oh my gosh, I only cried one other time. Kings of the Broken Wheel, that made me cry, but this made me cry. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys so much for watching this. If you've watched this and are like, what the heck is ElfQuest? The ending of ElfQuest. Overall thoughts. Overall thoughts, it's one of the best stories I've ever read. I love it so, so much, and it's beautiful. Oh man, I wish it could continue, but at the same time, this is a wonderful ending. Thank you. Shade and Sweetwater, everyone. I don't even have it in me to go bye! Hey guys, it's Lorian, and today it is March 1st, and today, okay, let's just start over.